Hi guys, it's official. Summer in New Zealand has gone, and while the autumn is still pretty nice and we've got some nice riding weather now and in the coming weeks, I can feel a wet and cold winter is on its way. And this isn't to say I won't be riding. I will, but I definitely won't be riding as much. So I kind of feel the need to make the most of this fine weather and get out on the Himalayan. Here we are, heading west from the southern motorway towards Pukekohe and Awhitu. Our goal today is Awhitu Peninsula and the Manukau Heads lighthouse. This is a ride I've done on numerous occasions and has to be one of my favourites. By the end of it we'll have put a good couple hundred kilometres on the clock, most of them through some pretty pleasant farmland. Alright, a side issue here. I'm trying out a new Beeline Moto sat-nav. Unlike Google Maps or other GPS units, these little gadgets pair with your phone, and while they don't display a map, it gives visual cues when to turn. The route today so far isn't one I'd usually take, but look, I'll trust it and see where we end up. Alright, here we are in Awhitu. Definitely unsure about this beeline. Seemed like a really roundabout way to get here. But as it's nice riding country, I'll forgive it. See how we go. Here we're getting close to Awhitu. The roads out here are really quiet. I've probably only seen half a dozen cars in the last half hour. Can't complain about that. The closer we get to the end of the peninsula, the more twisties we'll hit. Always look forward to those. Alright, here we are at Awhitu Lighthouse, or Manukau Heads Lighthouse. This lighthouse sits at the mouth of the Manukau Harbour, a particularly treacherous stretch of water, as the sandbars out there are constantly shifting. Well, these days it's a bit safer because it's dredged to clear the way for ships. In the past there have been many ships that have come a cropper out here. It's out here that in 1863 HMS Orpheus hit the bar and sunk with the loss of 189 lives. Still one of our worst maritime disasters. There's a personal connection to this event and the lighthouse. My great-something grandfather was captain of one of the rescue ships out there and later lighthouse keeper here, so I find that quite cool.